Guys, they said Ebony's desperation to take over Queen Naomi's position has landed the Cocoa Man into a very big trouble over what the Odua elders decided concerning the man in question. Hey, I don't know why a lot of people keep allowing themselves to be used by these Oloris. And at the end of the day, if anything comes out of it, they will be the ones to face the consequences, while the wives to the king will be free. Anyways, they might still be free for now. One day now, the gods will be angry and take a serious decision against them. But if you ask me, I would say that it simply means that some of these men that are being used by these women are not wise enough. Yes, because when a man is wise enough, there are things that he is not supposed to be doing, or because they offered him something. I don't know what is it that they must have offered him to make him do all of this, but I can see that within himself, he is not man enough. Or will I say he doesn't like Kabiesi? Because despite the fact they said this man in question, Kabiesi have been so helpful to him and his family. The other day that they said he was very sick, Kabiesi fly him abroad for treatment and pay for all the expenses and everything. Now, when they said he also encountered a failure in his business, they said Kabiesi supported him with huge amount of money, making sure that he is stable in his business. And yet, the only way to pay Kabiesi back is to start working with the wives, whom he already know that they don't like Kabiesi's decision of bringing back Queen Naomi into the palace. Anyway, let me just give you the gist the way we are hearing it. But don't forget that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be taken as fact unless we verify them, okay? So, information have it that this Cocoa Man in question, the reason why his own problem is bigger right now is because he is an Odua elder. He is one of the elders in council. He is one of the elders. And Kabiesi is drawing him too close because Kabiesi thought that he is on his side, not knowing that he is there to get vital information that will be useful to the Oloris against Kabiesi's decision towards Queen Naomi. Now, what this man did that made the Odua elders to take a drastic decision against him, they did not spare him, they did not look back. You know, according to the story, they said if he had been an ordinary common man who is not a member of the Odua elders, who does not understand the deep of what, or the, let's say, the consequences of what he have done, they would have tampered justice with mercy, considering the fact that he was lured into it, maybe by the money they gave to him or by whatever it is that they have given to him. But because he's a part and parcel of Odua elders, he understands this tradition more than anyone. So for him to go extra mile to do what he did, he needs to face the consequences. And that is why they said they have taken a serious action against the man. This is what they said the man did that made a lot of people very, very angry. They said 2 days to the as in to the full moon ritual of Queen Naomi, the second full moon ritual process. They said this man came into the palace very hour of the day with his driver, and the people of the palace were not bothered. Do you know why they are not bothered? Because this man have been coming and leaving the palace by that time of the night, and they did not see it as anything because he is too close to Kabiesi. They might be thinking that maybe Kabiesi must have called him or they had a meeting or anything. You know that he's a regular visitor to the palace. So, and not just a regular visitor, he is part and parcel of that palace. So you cannot blame anybody for not suspecting his movement that day. Meanwhile, they said the people that saw him when he entered saw him with a container of just a small container like that, you know, not knowing that that container contains the blood of a dog. According to what we are hearing, they said, according to their culture and tradition, anything that has to do with blood is always deep. Then when it has to do with that of a dog, it is not allowed in the palace because it is against their culture and tradition. It's against their gods. Their gods are not, they don't like it. I don't know why. But this man already know. And they said that night that he entered that place with that container. It was the blood of the dog that was inside that container, according to what we're hearing. And it did not end there. He went ahead to spread it in the shrine where they are supposed to carry out that rituals that night. And the reason they sprinkled it all over the place is such that that place, one, will be contaminated. And the moment it is contaminated, the gods will reject whatever sacrifice or whatever it is that they will be doing there, you know. But Iyanefa, being who she is very, very spiritually alert. They say she noticed it. And that night, the next day, you know, they have to start doing cleansing for the place. You know, they have to cleanse everywhere of that particular stain before any form of ritual will be done there, because if not, nothing will work. And not only that, they said most of the items that they needed to use for that was also contaminated. So they have to find a way to replace it that day against the next day, even though it was so difficult for Kabiyesi, you know, but he did it because he really wanted his wife to come back. And this man did it and went back thinking that the gods are asleep. The gods cannot do anything. I don't know. I believe that it is when his cup is full, because he already know that when things go wrong like this, that the gods will surely react. You know, they will react in such a way that anybody that is spiritually alert will know that the gods are not happy. And when they go into consultation, they will know what happened. You know, and that was how they went into consultation, and they find out that someone have desecrated the shrine and the palace at large. And that was when investigation started. And as God may have it, they said the gods did not waste time to visit him, to pay him in his own coin, because it was almost the same day that they said his cocoa empire got burnt completely. Everything was burned down. You know, he did not recover any dime from that cocoa shop. And they said it was a very big cocoa shop. And they said this man fainted. You know, it was when they started doing some investigation that they find out that his hands are not clean. And at this point, they said he started confessing. And the reason they say Odua elders have decided to discommunicate him, anything that has to do with coming closer to the palace, coming close to any form of rituals or anything or any sacred place again, he is not allowed to do that. They did not chase him out of Ile-Ife kingdom because they don't practice banishment. But they said the way they disgraced him out and warned him never to cross that place again, the Kabiyesi was highly disappointed. But he has promised that he is going to confess and call out all the people that are involved, you know, in this, because according to him, he said he's not going to go down alone. Anyway, guys, that is what we're hearing. But don't forget that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media. You can go ahead and verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.